Alright, you already know what time it is. It's time for a new video by your boy Eternal Oblivion 96. After talking about Ryosuke in the last video, I thought maybe it's time to create a follow-up video for Takumi'S development as we get ready to talk about my favorite season within Initial D. Initial D third stage. Now stop. I already know what you're going to say. Trust me. I know you're ready to type, what do you mean favorite season in Initial D? Third stage is literally just a movie. Like, come on, at the end of the day, third stage is literally the sequel to second stage. And we're not about to debate about this. Sit your ass down and enjoy this. Hold up. First off, before that, go subscribe to the channel, then sit your ass down, alright? Anyway, I've been meaning to talk about my love for third stage since I didn't really mention it with my video talking about Takumi'S development because I wanted to solely focus on the first two seasons of Initial D. But when I say that third stage is without a doubt the best season within Initial D, I really mean it. And yes, this is my opinion alone and no one else's. Legit. After the events that took place in Initial D second stage, Takumi was officially back in the game once defeating Wataru with his newly improved A6 with the help of Bunta, who has been planning to change the engine from the jump. But he decided to wait it out until Takumi was able to push it to its limit. Even though he didn't expect Takumi to pretty much, push it that fast because he was still inexperienced as a street racer. Keep in mind, ever since Takumi had his first race with Keisuke Takahashi, he has been driving non-stop. Like, he's been racing non-stop throughout the first season of Initial D, as the Akina specialist slowly adapts to his newfound interest in street racing. That's why Bunta even said it himself that the engine blowing out was his fault and not Takumi. I mean, Bunta was still modding the car for some of Takumi's races like Nakazato and hell, even Ryosuke. Takumi's race with Ryosuke had to put a number on the A6, pretty much due to the fact that how intense the race was. Sure, he was able to take down one Land Evo, but during that race with Kyoichi, right hand man, who the fuck? Listen, that took a toll out of the A6. Listen, you're trying to keep up with a Land Evo and you're driving an A6? I already know that had to take a lot out of the engine for the A6. I mean, bro, it was outclassed compared to the Evo engine. Takumi was using so many techniques to keep up with the Evo, but that didn't matter once he raced against Kyoichi himself. Listen, regardless if it was a blown out engine, that was still Takumi's first loss as a street racer, and there's no denying that. But Eternal, what on earth was so impactful about Initial D's third stage? That second paragraph didn't give you hindsight on what's to come, huh? Don't worry, I got you. Check this out. The sole reason why I feel like Initial D third stage was so impactful is because this is without a doubt the peak of Takumi's character development. Now, I'm saying character development, not his development as a racer. These are two developments that are completely different because I'm talking more about Takumi's struggle with life and his newfound interest in racing. Remember, Takumi never gave a damn about racing at the beginning of Initial D, but once hearing the buzz about Nakazato's GTR, that's when his interest slowly began to show itself because he was questioning himself about why he wanted to race it so bad and the fact that no one knows how to race on Mount Akina like he does. Like, Takumi felt excitement for the first time about driving and wanted to throw down with the fucking GTR. He wanted to see what the hype was about. And let's not forget about his race with Mako and Sayuki. Honestly, one of the best fucking races in Initial D first stage. Takumi willingly let himself be the chaser because he wanted to test out his skills on another track that isn't Mount Akina. Everything Takumi did in the first stage of Initial D was simply him dealing with his newfound interest in street racing, growing to pretty much enjoy it. However, that doesn't mean Takumi wasn't struggling with life. I mean, come on, because this man had a thing for Natsuki Mogi. Sure, the first stage, it seemed like he was on the top of the world by winning races back to back while getting some quality time with the girl that he likes. But once second stage kicked off, the hype train was leaving the moment he found out about Natsuki's sugar daddy. And even catching the two of them together, keep in mind, in the manga, it's confirmed that Natsuki legit was having a thing with one of her classmates' father. Takumi was already dealing with issues such as what he wanted to do after school, but having his happiness shattered like that made him leave enraged to challenge Kyoichi just to lose both the race and his 8-6. Now here we are on third stage. Takumi is given the offer by Ryosuke to join his new expedition team known as Project D. My man is fond of the idea and hella honored, But the thing is, Takumi feel like he can't join it until he finished whatever is on his mind. And that was to get the run back with Kyoshi Sudo with that Land Evo. Like, bro, my man was like, no, I don't feel like I'm confident to actually accept this offer until I handle business. My man literally hit up Ryosuke that exact same day. Well, no, the other day, the next day. They pretty much asked Ryosuke, how can I get in contact with Kyoshi? My man Ryosuke set that whole thing up, told him, yo, I got a dude out trying to race you on some real stuff. You know him already. He wants to run back. I'm telling you, like, yo, my man is about that life. Takumi literally got the cojones and went to freaking Iroha. His own course. Not Akina, not Akagi. This man went to his home course and told, yo, Kyoshi, let's run the set. I want the rematch. My man never drove the Iroha slopes like that. And he was able to do what he had to do. Kyoshi even gave that nigga the handicap. He literally gave him the handicap to go in front of him. So, you know, if I pass you, hey, yo, you did your best. Simple as that. I'm not trying to hear you bitching. I'm giving you a fair chance because we already know my Evo engine is going to blow your 8.6. On God. My man almost did it. He almost did it. But he was not, bro, he was not able to keep up with Takumi's wild decisions. Like, on some real stuff. These two were neck and neck on a very small bridge. And then Takumi was like, no, I'm not going through. Kyoshi was like, yo, I love my car, bro. Let me not. So, my man Takumi was playing with fire. And then, bro, all right, let's get with Natsuki. My man is still going through the whole phase where he's not really trying to deal with Natsuki. Especially, you know, with the whole sugar daddy thing. Only for Natsuki to finally, you know, open up about the whole situation. Takumi was able to talk to her a little bit more now that, you know, they pretty much was able to accept what's done is done. Only just for them to get hit with the ex-boyfriend Miki. This guy, oh my God, this man is just a jock. Honestly, he's trying to get back with Natsuki or whatnot. Found out that Natsuki got some interest in Takumi. My man got salty and stuff because Takumi beat his ass back then on the very first episode of Initial D. Takumi slunged him. He got mad, and I'm like, bro, where you come from, bro? You are so like, I'm mad that he was legit the last race for Akina's 8.6. Like before Takumi went to go join Project D, because that race was really just. It was just trash. It was a really trash race. It was just a chase, try to get Natsuki back and whatnot. But look. That was it. Takumi was able to get his head together, tell Natsuki, yo, I'm going to join this expedition team. I love racing. I know what I want to do. Natsuki says she gonna do what she gotta do, going back to Tokyo or whatnot. It is what it is. But what's important is the fact that Takumi's redemption within third stage, Initial D third stage, was that impactful. Because my man went through so much shit to finally realize what he wanted to do with his life. That's what I'm saying. His character development peaked right there. Everything from there on is just the knowledge he gained for those 3 seasons of Initial D. That's how I feel. If you guys feel differently, yo, let me know in the comment section. Hold up, let me stop right here. Now, I already know somebody's going to ask me in the comment section, hey, yo, what about Kai Kogashiwa? Now, listen here. I'm going to say this. The Iroha jump within that race was amazing. The way how Takumi got an ass pull because Kai failed on the goddamn leaves, crazy. But if we're going to be honest, that race really did not have no significant meaning because honestly, it was just their father's old rivalry being bestowed upon their sons. That's it. There's really nothing else dealing with that race that really like helped me understand Takumi's development like Kyoshi Sudo. That honestly was just it right there, okay? So I just want to put this out here for the Kai Kogashiwa fans. I just want to say, hey, yo, it was dope, but yeah, I didn't really care that much for it. But without a doubt, this is why I feel like Initial D's third stage was so impactful. But with all that being said, again, tell me in the comment section how you guys feel about this video. I know this was very random, but I just wanted to throw this out because I honestly had this on my mind for a hot minute, but I didn't know how to execute this in the video. But again, hit me in the comment section. I would love to hear what you guys think Takumi's peak character development was. Honestly, I know some of y'all are going to say, oh, 4th stage or whatnot, but I'm more into the adolescent stage of peak character development. Like, fourth, fifth, the final stage, Takumi is already like, you know, he knows what the fuck he's doing or whatnot. He finally learned more about cars. He knows how to handle himself even more as a racer slash driver. But yeah, other than that, I love third stage. That is literally my favorite initial D. I will always chill in my car on break and just watch that on my damn radio. Like, you don't understand, bro. But with all that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for pulling up, and y'all have yourselves a blessed one. Peace. Push me to the
Back it up.